Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are going to have some fun tonight. We're going to play a classic, chill game. Mighty Final Fight. Gotta be Hagar. It's all about Mayor Mike. Alright, so. Alright, controls in here. Yup. Yup. Okay, it's a little squashy fight. Alright, so basically this is a remake of the original Final Fight game. There we go. Bam! Done all 8-bit Chibi SD style. For people that don't know, SD means super deformed. It's what they say when they kind of make stuff that was originally kind of more realistic and serious looking look silly and cartoonish and childish. But yeah, this was kind of an experimental spin-off for the 8-bit NES as a... What's up with that? Ah, there we go. Haha. Kind of thing where it's like, well, we don't have, you know, the power to do a proper arcade port on the NES. That's why they did their version on the Super NES, which still had problems, and which we have already played on the channel, along with the SNES exclusives, sequels to Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3. Haha, butt stomp. I am Mini Mayor Mike. Ha ha ha! So it's all in good fun. And of course we did play the arcade original, which is good times. Thus, this will conclude our Final Fight saga, as the only other Final Fight games in the franchise is that awkward fighting game for, I can't remember which system. I think it was like the Sega Dreamcast or something. PlayStation, I'll look it up later, but yeah, basically they took the beat 'em up series and made it a fighting game, which was not ironic, but oh, okay, auto walk. Amusing. Oh no, I'm falling in a building. Because of course the original intent of Final Fight was for it to be a hehe, I'm Thrasher, ruler of this city. Bow down before me. No, I'm Mayor Mike. What, don't you know I rule the streets? No. Alright, those who offend me must die. Say, I am Mayor Mike. I am Mini Mayor Mike. I rule this city. Look at the power of my chin. I will not tolerate you telling me you rule the city. Fear my butt stomp and my gut punches. But yeah, there's the fighting game, which was really awkward in a few different levels, but also because Final Fight was intended as a spin-off of Street Fighter 2, which was already a fighting game. Of course, years later, we would eventually get various Final Fight characters, but not Mayor Mike, because haters gotta hate, appearing in different Street Fighter franchises. Now they started in Street Fighter Alpha, and then there's some of them in 5. Can't remember off the top of my head if there's any in 4 or 3, but so many Street Fighter games. Somebody should do a nice little vlog talking about the various sub-franchises and individual games within the series and how they all relate to each other. Oh wait, that was me. I did that ages ago in my Friday Ramblings. But yeah, cheap little cross-promotional plug. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll give you a direct link to that old video discussing all things Street Fighter. At least video game-wise. I ain't touching all the movies and TV shows. Maybe a discussion for a future video. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I had another bit of tech support issues this week. So, Plan A on our normal broadcasting night did not occur. We had to settle for Plan B, which was this. But that's okay, because this is a fun, cute little game. And it's all about that Final Fight awesomeness. But yeah, there's that Final Fight Streetwise game, which was definitely PlayStation. I don't think it was PlayStation 2, but one of those early 3D games where they really didn't know how to translate the beat-em-up genre properly to a 3D atmosphere. Which means you ended up with an oddball game. That, and they tried to, like, add, you know, late 90s grit to it. Oh, I've been female slapped. And, you know, it was just, it was not a very memorable game. It did not do anything to relaunch the Final Fight franchise into the next generation of video game hardware. So I don't know. We're all waiting for that genuine Final Fight 4. Don't know if we'll ever get it. You know. We got Double Dragon Neon and Double Dragon 4. Which was really awkward because there was a Double Dragon 4. It was Super Double Dragon on the Super Nintendo. It was actually a 5 too, but 5 was the fighting game one based off the cartoon series. So I can see where they skipped that, but I just found it funny that they just completely ignored Super Double Dragon 4 there and called the one of the two relaunch ones 4. So I do own Double Dragon Neon, and I do enjoy that. The whole over-the-top 80s aesthetic to it adds that nice little bit of amusement you need in a game like Double Dragon. But yeah, Double Dragon's had a comeback. Streets of Rage just got their Streets of Rage 4, which I haven't played any of the Streets of Rage on the series or on the channel. I vaguely remember playing one of the Streets of Rage games as a kid, because that was, you know, that was all about the Sega systems, and I never owned Sega hardware growing up. I had some friends that had them, so I did, you know, I have played the Sega Genesis and the Sega Master System too, come to think of it. I wonder if I can punch the barrels. I can! It gives me fruit! Oh, I wish I had known that before. I don't like these guys. Jump. I butt bump you. I butt bump you again. So much bumping with the butt. Yay. You cannot withstand my punches followed by kick. So yeah, one day I will try the Streets of Rage games trilogy on the channel. Classic trilogy. Because I do enjoy my arcade beat-em-ups. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Double Dragons on the channel because they are super hard. I don't know. I may do them one day, just for the pure fun of it. I don't care. You're too fat and lazy to oppose me. You're no match for me. I'm the Slam Master. Get out of my way before I stomp you flat. Are you done flapping those lips of yours? Good, because I'm going to chop you down to size. Haha. Okay, so the Slam Master thing's kind of a meta joke because there was a pro wrestling game called Saturday Night Slam Masters where Hagar was one of the characters. It was made, I believe it was made after Final Fight. But see, there was references in the original Final Fight to Hagar being a former wrestler before he was elected mayor. That's why he has the wrestling-based maneuvers and the big strength brawling thing. So, gotcha. So the kind of no prize implied continuity there is that Slam Masters is a prequel to Final Fight because it's Hagar's wrestling career. And I don't know. I might play around with that one day on stream as a one-off. But I just... the Final Fight series is probably my favorite beat-em-ups. The arcade original is definitely just iconic. It's... those swords. See, that's the one thing this game doesn't... This version doesn't seem to have over the Super Nintendo ones and the arcade original is you don't... I haven't seen any grabbable weapons yet. See, when you fight him in the original game, you can knock his swords out of his hand and use them against him, but... I don't know. Yay! Bonus stage! Fighter! Ugh. That didn't take me long to mess up. I guess I gotta, like, jump kick the ones that bounce like that. Well, at least I'm not losing any health. I missed my timing on that one. The hitboxing is... There we go. Yeah, the hitbox is very weird. I'm not sure about the collision detection. There we go. Now I got a rhythm going. No bonus. I didn't hit enough. You're right. Alright, so let's go ahead and address what I'm sure the really observant of you have noticed. That my life count is not going down. Because we're doing this to have a chill time and show off the game, this is one of those rare cases I do on occasion, and we're going to go ahead and just lay it all out that I have used a cheat code, Old Game Genie code for infinite lives because I just want to have a good time enjoying the game and checking it out because I think I may have briefly played this game once as a child, like maybe at somebody's house or something. I was definitely highly aware of the game at the time because it was one of the... I remember seeing it in the rental store, but I don't recall like renting it and seriously playing through a lot of it. But yeah, so a lot of this is new material for me. But since it's just about having a chill time with a classic game, well, you know what, we're just going to turn on the infinite lives so I don't have to worry about dying and repeating stages. And, you know, we'll just play till we beat the game, however long that takes. We're a little short tonight. That's okay. We've gone long in recent months. And you know what? We're going to plot things out from here. You know, if we go a little long, that's always okay. I generally try to aim for that hour power. But yeah, I was not in a mood to sit there in a game that I have no experience with, try to, dumb luck my way through, so we're just going to Game Genie this one, so we can check the whole game out together. So, yes, folks, do not think at any point, any part of this playthrough is me showing off mad skills. It's just me showing, because, you know, I generally, with the other games, the other Final Fight games, I know I beat the arcade original because that, due to the fact that I was playing what is essentially an emulated version of it as part of the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle, you have infinite digital quarters, which means you have infinite continues. So if you don't beat the game, it's because you're intentionally limiting yourself. Like, oh, I'll just use one continue. Like I was playing it in the arcade and just had the one quarter to play with. You know, unless you set limits for yourself, you will eventually beat that game because it has functional infinite lives. I know, I don't think I beat the first two Super Nintendo ones. I remember beating, I think I beat 3, but I don't know, I might have beat the first one. Or I went back through and beat the first one on my own free time, but I got pretty far in most of the game. I think 2, I might have gotten to the last villain, or no, I think 2 I only got about halfway through. 2 was pretty hard. 3 I did manage to beat legitimately. Had my girl Lucia. Took 3 games. We had a playable female character in the Final Fight franchise. It's a female cop who has shown up in the later Street Fighter games. She's apparently a buddy of Chun-Li, who's, you know, as many people know, Interpol. Big law enforcement agent herself, so they get along. Woo! Healthies! I just ate the fruit for fun at that point, but still. Come here, I want to enforce Mayor Mike-ness on you. Mini Mayor Mike. I don't know. But yeah, this is a fun little game. It doesn't play quite as smooth as the arcade original. But it's got a pretty decent difficulty level. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but you know, back in the day, beat 'em ups were just such an easy, obvious thing for arcades to do. I'm Abigail, the toughest fighter in the Mad Gear. You've been lucky so far, but your luck has just run out. The others look tougher than you, jerk. I'm gonna shove those words down your throat. But yeah, this is just... I don't know. Yeah, I've got 2 different games now that because of tech issues, this guy's tricky. I gotta dodge the first one. There we go. Haha, got him with the suplex. But yeah, I've got 2 games now because of tech issues that I'm gonna have to eventually replay for you nice, kind people. There we go. So I just gotta kind of dip and dodge here. Woo! Yeah, haha! Power of the suplex. How you like me now? How you like me now? Woo! I don't know. We may actually have to. I'm blasting through this game. Huh? What's more playtime currently? Oh yeah, we're only at 20 minutes, so yeah, this may just be a half-length episode or something. Unless these last 2 levels are really long, but I don't think it's going the full hour. As I said, it'll be alright. I think next week, if I can avoid tech support issues, we are going to have something, a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of a little having fun that it will be just 2 days before Thanksgiving. Something I want to try out and experiment with. A never played before game. I mean, well, I'm not going to say super never played before due to verifying tech issues. I'll probably end up playing, 5-10 minutes of it just to make sure it will stream and record properly. But I will. The 2 games that I have failed to stream in the last 2 weeks, I'm going to get it figured out what's going wrong, and I will redo those. Because one of them is part of that Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle, and I have streamed about half that bundle on the channel so far. And they are all excellent videos and great classic arcade beat 'em up games. So you should check that out, but we also have the we don't just do beat 'em ups on this channel. I try to do a variety of them. It's just, as I said, a lot of the classic arcade games were beat 'em ups because it's just a perfect format for the arcade, especially those early days of arcades. Don't like this guy. He likes to block. He's like the only character in the game that blocks outside of the bosses. Still, woo, we're doing good. Oh, you tricked me. Oh wait, there is a weapon there. I want the hammer. I want the hammer. How dare you! You broke my hammer before I could even use it. I'm so upset at you. Ooh. How did I do that? I did an accidental rush. I don't know how I did that. Oh, bear hug. Oh well. But yeah, it's just a lot of retro games just happened to be beat 'em ups. And of course the Capcom bundle, which was wonderfully gifted to me. And all of the games except Final Fight are new to me games. So I've enjoyed playing them. I'm like, well, if I'm going to enjoy playing with them and experiment with them and have that infinite quarter playability, it's like, I might as well do them on streams. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably, because those are both beat 'em ups. As I said, I know next week, I promise we're not going to do another beat 'em up. But I try to spread the genres around. I need to go back and finish Master Spirits 2, which is Metroidvania style gameplay. There's still Wario Land 2, which is kind of my backup game that I play sporadically, because I'm not super crazy about it. I've discussed that on those streams. But I haven't hit a point in the game that makes me rage quit, so it kind of balances out. Anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna try for the next few weeks I don't know how much longer it's gonna take me to rage quit and or beat Master Spirits 2, but probably the rest of the year this will be my last beat 'em up style game. And then we will, I don't know, maybe I'll pick up in January. We'll do like a beat 'em up themed month. Last year in March I did a racing theme, which was really fun. Played a bunch of N64 ports of racing games, because I do like the arcade style racing games. You look a little run down. Here, have some water. No. You dare to refuse my gift. You have insulted me, and for that you must be destroyed. Ready? Hey, it's an alternate version of Katana. It's like Katana 2. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break after this for a little while from the beat 'em ups, just to give all y'all a variety of things. I don't generally play RPGs, just because there's so many play hours built into them, and since I'm not one of these streamers that does, 4, 5, 6 hour streams at a time. Playing an RPG that's got 70 hours of gameplay, even some relatively short, like if you use some cheat codes to eliminate your grinding time in like the first Dragon Warrior, it takes time, just all the stuff you have to explore and move around the world. It still would take me, it would be a couple months worth right there. Like I fell into that Sigma Star Saga. Oh, I broke his sword. Oh yeah, because he's at like half health, so he's swapping up his attacks, like a good boss should. Okay, I gotta dodge, and if I can, I think I gotta like dodge and hit him while he's in between. But yeah, I stumbled into Sigma Star Saga, which is an RPG, and that was months of the stream. Like, that's like 21 episodes, and that would have been more. Don't get me wrong, I love that game. Like, I really enjoyed playing it. I had never played it before I played it on the stream, and I just fell in love with the game. It's kind of my... For those of you who are just newer to my playthroughs, that's my... Right now, that's kind of my iconic playthrough of the channel in a lot of ways, but it's my longest. It just kind of summed up everything I try to do here with these gameplays, where it's a retro game. It was a Game Boy Advance game. It's kind of a quirky game that a lot of people are not highly aware of. And yet at the same time, it was fun. And it was fun to play and to show off to people. But yeah, it was like 21, 22 episodes, something like that. And it would have been a lot longer, because it probably would have been like 25 episodes if I had played every second on screen, but I did some grinding in between for like when I would come up against a hard boss, I would do some level grinding. Oh, another bonus stage. All right, let's see if I can do better this time. Off camera, because I was like, well, its grinding's very redundant. So I didn't much see the point in doing that on camera, just to... And I mean, I told people, it's like I said about, I admit to using the game genie codes when I do use them. I told them, I said, okay, we did some grinding off screen, so, hey, I got a 1-up. Did a good job on that one. So it's... Marin. I think it's supposed to say Marina, but... Marin's the girl from Double Dragon. Haha, crossover meta joke. It's a thing. But yeah, I've got plans for the channel. There's things I want to do that I think will be interesting to watch. Besides the beat 'em up bundle, there's some retro arcade bundle beat 'em ups I want to do. I want to do the there's several beat 'em ups I want to do in the future for the peoples, because you are my peoples. Just like Mini Mayor Mike here is saving the city from Mad Gear because he does it for the peoples. He's a good mayor. We should all elect Mike Hagar for mayor. Re-elect him over and over. Mayor for life. Yeah, which was actually like one of those plot points in that awkward Final Fight Streetwise game I was talking about earlier. Like, it takes place several years or so after Final Fight 3. And apparently at some point, Mike Hagar quit being mayor. So like you see him all like worn up, old, and busted up. And that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody wants to see that. Like, I get trying to, introduce new characters and advance the story. But at the same time, it's like, dude, he's Mike Hagar. He's the iconic, character of the series. It's his daughter that's kidnapped by Mad Gear that sends him on this campaign. It's like, you don't want to see him all old and worn out and unable to fight anymore. Like, that's sad. That's not fun. Yeah, I get not making him a playable character, but you could just say, like, oh, he was out of town, or, well, he went back on, when he quit getting re-elected mayor, he went back on the wrestling circuit, Something where it sounds like he's, got a happy ending in life after saving his city from Mad Gear and saving his family. I think there was another group in one of the Super Nintendo sequels. It wasn't always Mad Gear, but usually is. It's Mad Gear in this game. But yeah, there's just... I had a lot of stuff for 2022 that I would like to do on the channel. I don't... I'm hoping we'll get things worked out for December. As I said, December will probably be Master Spirits 2. Hopefully it will only take me about 4 more episodes or so to finish up. Eventually we'll do something with Wario Land 2 and Wario Land 4, which will compete the classic Wario Land series, which I started, although 3 I rage quit on, and I do not apologize for that. 3, the boss battles in there are kind of nonsense. I should go back and retry that one, because I was enjoying... There was things in... I know, I'm totally sidestepping here, but bear with me, folks, because this is just where my brain's going tonight. There were things in Wario Land 3 that I enjoyed, that I thought were well done. Haha, fool you, you punch. But then it's like, for everything... Abigailian, you're no match for me. Ready? Didn't I beat you up in the wrestling ring? What are you, like Abigail's big brother or something? Identical twin? Chill out, bro. But yeah, haha, surprise suplex. Did you kiss me? Are you a kissing guy? Look, I'm not opposed to kissing in and of itself as a concept, but you kissed me. You're kissing me. What the? Not in the middle of a fight. I mean, like, I'm not your buddy, man. You didn't, like, bring me flowers or take me to a nice dinner. Why are you trying to, like, kiss me against my will? That is completely inappropriate, Abigail. I don't even, like, no. That's not who we are. That's not how we do things here. You're gonna have to stop and think about what you did. I'm not happy with you, man. Like, I get it. You were trying to beat me up because you're in the Mad Gear gang and it was like business, but dude, that's like twice you picked me up and tried to kiss me against my will. That's no. You need to be off the streets. You don't just go around doing that to people. You know what? You're a bad person. You are a jerk. You're not just like a generic, delinquent gang member now. Fear my infinite lives. No, I'm done with you, man. Stupid hitbox. I should have had him there. There we go. You go away, you mad kissing person. Man, big dude here's got a lot of hit points. I wonder if he's like the mighty Final Fight version of God, and I can't think of his name. The Andre the Giant stand-in. Was it Hugo Adore or something like that? Yeah. They just called him Adore in the original games. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'd have to go look at it in print again. And I'm not pausing the game to go look that up right now. But, bam! Haha. Bam! Haha. Bam! Haha. Fear the butt bounce. Ooh, look at that good food, man. Look, they got a restaurant over here. We're in the restaurant district. Maybe just hanging out at a country club or something because there's a swimming pool. But I could totally go for a big piece of meat with a bone in the middle. I wouldn't eat the bone, but, you know, that helps with the cooking. You know, that's why everybody likes T-bone steaks. I'm not big on T-bones. I'm sorry. I don't like bones in the middle of my meat just getting in the way. I like to just be able to just cut it up and devour it without having to think about what I'm carving into bite-sized pieces. That's why I like turkey. You can just, you know, you cook the turkey, but then when you carve it up and it's in, you know, individual servings on your plate, you don't worry about bones. There's no bones left. It's just delicious turkey, man. You make turkey sandwiches and dice it up real small. You make turkey tetrazzini. It's a wonderful dish. It's all like noodly and stuff. Cheesy. Turkey sandwiches are good too. There's just like so much good food out there. Especially turkey based. I'm a big turkey person, like all year round. Like I will eat some turkey sandwiches. Get some cold cut turkey meat, deli meat. That's good eating. You know, if you're not into turkey though, I do not judge you. I'm not upset at you if you're not pro turkey or even pro meat. You know, if you just want to do your thing, you just want to eat the apples. Oh, a third katana. So many katana brothers. I know. The character's original name was not Katana. It's like Sodom or something like that. But you know what? We're going with Katana because this game was based off the SNES port. And that's what they called him in that. I'm sure if we had a instruction booklet for Mighty Final Fight, that's what they would call the character. So we're just going to go with that for now. You can play the arcade original if you want to see the original character names. It's okay. We're not getting into the whole poison stuff. We've seen a little cartoon stand-in character that was probably supposed to be poison. A few levels, but we're not getting into the whole poison and poison's identity issues depending on country and what person has said what clarification in this particular decade. We had that discussion in the other playthroughs of Final Fight. Go watch those. Oh, I broke the sword. You're going to do the crazy stuff now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, I hate this part. There we go. A little shadow dash. It's a Dragon Ball after image. Ah, I am not even there. You're just seeing my after image. Your eyes are too slow. You must see, with your warrior's instincts, if you are ever to catch me. Fear my infinite lives, you dasher, you. Not a door dasher, because you know what? DoorDash is an awesome service, especially for lazy people. It's like, you know what? I don't want to go driving out to the restaurant. Come bring the food to me. Or I have health reasons that prevent me from leaving my house. Come bring the food to me. Either way works. I like food delivery services. It's very convenient. Didn't need the meat, but I ate the meat because Mini Mayor Mike cares not. Ha! I finally found you. Release my daughter, you worthless ball of pond scum. Relax, Jessica's my special guest. She's in the next room. Jessica and I are scheduled to be married tomorrow. Ha ha ha! Let us begin our final fight. Like the name of the series. Whoa, what do you... Hey, stop that! Stop that! That is a lot of piston punching. Not Piston Honda from the Punch-Out series. Which is very fun to play too, especially the Wii one. I think it's really underrated. People get the nostalgia for the original, and you know, Super Punch-Out's kind of there. It introduced some interesting characters, but yeah, I like Punch-Out Wii. I own it. I play it. I've never beaten it because I'm not that highly skilled at it. You know, you start getting into the higher circuits, and it's very precision timing on counterattacks and whatnot. But I enjoy playing the game regardless. Final victory will be mine. Oh, snuck up on you that time. Okay, I gotta get near him while he's... I think I gotta get near him while he's rocket punching, and then I can hit him while he's laughing. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. It's going to take me a minute, folks. But it's okay. Gotcha. There we go. Ah, come on. I had my wall of punches. How did you just piston punch through it? You sneaky final boss. The final boss of the final fight. Stop running away! I am big and muscly and slow. Just hard to catch you. I wish I could figure out how I did that dashing attack before. That would really be helpful against this guy if I could consistently do it. Ah, look, I was about to do it and then I got hit in it. There we go. Why did I do that? It's like, oh, come on. some kind of like, you tap the direction and then your punch button, but can't quite get the sequence. There we go. Can't quite get the sequence down right. Look, just stay on one part of the screen. There we go. You piston, not Honda punch. I think in the later games they respelled it Hondo because of the car company or something. I don't know. That may have been an urban legend. We're going to get there eventually, folks. I don't know. At this rate, it may take the full hour to beat this. Okay, so apparently the piston punch is unblockable. You just got to dodge it. Ha ha! Suplex. For the win. God, remember that when that was the big thing? For the win. Oh, internet memes. Some of you age better than others. Stop being a jerk. Stand still where I can punch you. I will not fall for good because I am Mini Mayor Mike. And justice never fails. I'm going to catch you eventually. Yeah, there we go. Got you last time. Just, you can't get stunned by anything. You got to be able to just consistently move across the screen. There we go. That's the sweet spots. Ah! This problem, you get knocked down. It's really hard to get back up without losing your seat. I get knocked down. And I get knocked down again. Because the guy's got a hitbox thing. I get knocked down. Because I'm Mayor Mike. But I'll never stay down forever. Oh, parody. Fair use law. Do not sue me. Ah, the piston got me. We're almost there, folks. I do this for my daughter. And the fact I do not believe she agreed to marry you. Under honest agreements and not some sort of forced marriage nonsense. As her father, I will not allow anybody to force her into marriage. Not even sure I want her to get married at all. She is my precious child. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. There is no amount of health loss that can stop me, for I have cheat code power. I'm getting there. We're getting there. Oh, he doesn't have that much health now. Oh, yeah, look at that. Got the big combo in. Alright, if I can just... There we go! Ha ha ha! Woo! Cyborg blew up. Woohoo! We are cool people. Happy fun time. Dad, it's about time you got here. Sorry, Princess, but I needed to take out the trash. Dad, where's Cody? Cody? I lost sight of him on the way here. Oh, way to go, Dad! Let go of me, Guy. Without my help, she would be... Control yourself. Let the bear and Jessica talk. For once in your life, think of someone else. Besides yourself. Let go of me. Aww. Poor Cody just wanted his love in. So there you go, folks. There's Mighty Final Fight. Fun time. I enjoyed you taking the ride with me. And hopefully next week we will be on at our regular scheduled intended time of Tuesday. Hopefully the game will go by nicely without any difficulties. And we can all focus on having a happy holiday week. Till then, thank you Capcom for making this excellent game that I played, and I appreciate you thanking me for playing it. Thank everybody for watching. And yeah, we about 50 minutes, so not too bad a playthrough. Check us out every week. We do stream the retro games. I do my vlogs later in the week. Follow my Twitter to get all your announcements of when every video drops, including my lovely archive with so many gaming videos, including the other classic Final Fight games. And it's all a good time. So bye-bye for now.